All right, Shalom. Hey, Shalom. BA, y'all watching my shop work. Let me know if you can hear me. I got some headphones in and I'm outside too, you know? So let me know if you can hear me, brother. Want to do a quick little lesson. I was out here by the water. But yeah, let me know if you can hear me. The water, bro. Man, so yeah, I was, just out here, it's on my spirit to do this lesson real quick. Um, Shit out here fishing. Shit, I got what a day so far. The Lord bless my hands. But hey, nevertheless, so I was fishing and the thought came to mind, as far as Esau, how the Lord, man, really got this man in a trick bag. You see the same, and as the title say, the same tactics that the so-called white man used to take over the world is the same exact tactics that the Most High is taking them out with, man. And again, like I said, as I was fishing, look, I was standing on the dock over there fishing, and a thought came to mind: divide and conquer, live by the sword, die by the sword. And I was like, damn. The way Esau took over the world, that's the same exact way the Most High go take this man out. Now, if brothers can, because I ain't got my sword on me, and if I go to the internet, it's going to cut the stream. If brothers can put, when Yahweh Shai said, a kingdom divided against itself, and also can brothers put in Isaiah 19, Egyptian against Egyptian, Baba Kashah. We're going to get that first. Egyptian against Egyptian, right? But just think about that, man. What did Esau do to take down the Israelites? What did this man do, or the tactic, for lack of better words, did he use to take over the world? Divide and conquer, man. Especially the nation of Israel. Hey, you got the Willie Lynch letter, right? The Willie Lynch letter talking about, look, hey, bright skin and dark skin, divide them. You see? Then we can conquer them. Well, that's the same exact thing the Most High doing, man. That's why I'm thinking about Job when it says the deceiver and the deceived are his, are the Most High's. Because Esau, he thought, look, his plans, the perfect plans, he had it all, but the same exact way that the Most High allowed him to conquer the world, it's the same exact way he's about to get conquered. But this is the thing. Esau is divided, but who he about to get conquered by? Yahweh Shai, man. You see Yahweh Shai, let's get some precepts. Real quick, this is Matthew 25, the brother Daniela. Matthew 12 and 25. And Yahweh Shai knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. And that's what's happening right now. America is divided. Esau divided. Them as a nation, the higher ups, as it says in Psalms, I believe that in their secret meetings, their light is being dim. Right? They're not on the same page as they trying to finish the NWO. It's not working out. Things ain't falling into place for them. And they ain't got enough time. Right? And look, what's other ways that this kingdom is divided? Gender, male versus female versus every other gender. You see? Right wing, left wing, Trump versus Biden. Many ways this place is divided. Well, guess what? Now one's ready to be conquered. The same way Esau made sure all the other nations was divided. Because what he'll do? He'll go into a country, right? Cause trouble, get fake protest actors to rise up like they got a problem. You see, like I think it's in Afghanistan, women want to drive all of a sudden and get liberated, and America wanted to bring democracy. Not Afghanistan. It's I forget, man, where America was a couple, because it wasn't Afghanistan. I believe they call Afghanistan the graveyard of the nations, But nevertheless, Esau, he'll divide countries, not just the Israelites, man. He divided countries. See, try to go set up democracy, and look, that country will fall with the same exact way that he did that, the Most High doing it to him. Let's read it. Matthew 12 and 25. And look, Yahweh Shai prophesied about it. You see, it says, and Yahweh Shai knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. Right? And what's the kingdom that's divided against itself? What's the house that's divided against itself? Well, one, the house of Esau. You see, the house of Esau. And what's the kingdom? America, Babylon, the great, and not great in greatness, great in wickedness. Isaiah 19, which again, Babylon or America is spiritually called in the scriptures many code names, and one of the main ones is Egypt. Is Isaiah 19:1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud. This is Yahweh, the one who's coming to conquer. Like it's saying, right. The scriptures say the Lord come to conquer. What that is, Revelation 19, I believe. And he come to conquer, one of them. Right. He divided Esau right now, then he's coming to conquer. Just like Esau divided us, then he overcame us, man. The same story playing out, but in our favor now. So it says, the burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud and shall come into Egypt, come into America. Yes, Jesus is coming to America on a UFO, right? Which I'm being funny, but Yahweh Shai is coming to America, man. And shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst thereof. This is the point I wanted. Verse 2. And I will set Egyptians or Americans against Egyptians or Americans. And that's what we seeing. Especially Esau. Esau is ready to go to war, man. Esau ready to go to war. It says, I will set Egyptians against Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. You see? Let's get one more. Matthew 12:26. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall his kingdom stand? Right. You see? So I just wanted to touch on that portion of how the Lord using Esau tactics against him. Esau, his plan was, let's divide nations and then we can conquer them. Then we could conquer them. Well, the Lord said the same thing. Let's divide this white man, America, the higher ups, and son, I'm gonna send you that to conquer. Right? So the next thought that came to mind on how the Lord also using Esau ways against him is the sword. It's even a worldly saying, you live by the sword, you die by the sword, which should come from the scriptures. And you know, a lot of stuff that's sayings today, it originated from our heritage, man. Yahweh Shai was the one who said, you live by the sword, you die by the sword. Look, lo and behold, today people still say that. You see that Yahweh Shai made that up, man. Trendsetter way back then. You know, just a side note, right? But if brothers could get the precepts, how it said in Genesis 27, Esau blessing was the sword. If a brother can get that for me, Baba Kasha, Esau blessing was the sword. And also can a brother get Isaiah 34 when it says the Lord gonna drop his sword on Idumea. If a brother want to get that, Baba Kasha, okay, BA got one. That's perfect. But if a bro can get Genesis 27, how the Lord blessed Esau with a sword to take over the world, and then Isaiah 34 when he said the Most High said he gonna drop his sword on Esau. But let's get this real quick. The brother BA. Isaiah 54:16, it says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. And we got to get all that. Hey, learning from Apostle Recall, we got to get everything off the precept. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire. What's the smith? Liken it to an ancient blacksmith, you know, who used to create weapons, so on and so forth. Well, modern day blacksmith is the same thing, a man who create weapons. And what's the main weapons we talking about? Missiles. You recently had the movie Oppenheimer come out. Right? So that's the smith, mainly those Germans too, teaming. It says that bloweth the coal in the fires and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. See? So the Most High had these things created for his work, man, for his purpose. And again, he knew what he was doing by blessing Esau with this sword in Genesis 27. The Most High knew exactly what he was doing. Matter of fact, can a brother get also Revelation 6 about that red man with the sword? I think, yeah, Revelation 6 about the red horse with the sword. That's Esau. The Most High knew what he was doing, because giving Esau the blessing of the sword would justify the Most High in these times dropping his sword on Esau. You see? Imagine if Esau was never blessed with weaponry. All the way going back to what? Tubal Cain? You see? The artificer? What if the Most High would have never blessed the nation of Edom with weaponry? Then think about it. How would they have taken over the world in such a cruel manner? Dropping bombs on nations, you see? So easily just taking over the world, right? So, and if they didn't do it in this way, again, the Most High, which is other ways he probably could have had Esau do it, but he wouldn't be justified in what he about to do. Because the reason Esau about to get destroyed, America about to get, man, blown away, is because of the way it came into power. You see? It's because of the way it came into power, man. But let's get some of these precepts. This is Genesis 27, going all the way back to when Esau was born. Let's see his blessing. Because only two nations was given the promise of everlasting life. So like, only one nation was given a promise of everlasting life. That's the nation of Israel. But only two nations was only given a promise of the rulership and dominion over the whole earth. Say that one more time. Only one nation is given a promise of everlasting life. That's the Israelites, the Lord chosen people, who Yahweh shall die for. But two nations was given a promise of ruling the whole earth. For example, when Cyrus was ruling, he didn't have rulership over America, all the Bahamas and all that. He didn't. Neither did Nebuchadnezzar. They had certain provinces. Even Xerxes, out of 127 some provinces, I believe that's the number he had. He still ain't have no dominion over here, over there in Alaska. Right? But guess who do? Esau. Esau doing who's the other nation? Jacob. We ain't get ours yet. But it's going into the blessing and how it was given to him. I like to make this point. When you read when Isaac gave Jacob the blessing, he ain't say, and you're gonna have a sword with it to do it. No, he just said this is gonna be given to you. But Esau, he said this is gonna be given to you too, but and a sword too, because you gotta take it. This ain't just gonna be given to you and blessed. You ain't gonna be blessed with it. Esau had to go out and take it, man. By what? By the sword. So therefore, the Lord got to get it back by the sword. Hey, you know the song Pooh Shiesty, get it back in blood, right? That's what the Lord gonna do. I think that's in what? Deuteronomy, somewhere, or Exodus, somewhere how it says the land can't be cleansed by the blood who shed it, can't be cleansed except the blood who shed it. Roughly paraphrasing. Right. The Lord about to get everything back that Esau took. The way he took it, the Most High about to do the same exact thing, but it's going to be magnified. It's Genesis 27 and 39. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and the dew of heaven from above. Talking to Esau. And by thy sword shall thou live. Yeah, you're going to get all this, but by the sword is how you're going to take it. By the sword is how you're going to continue to get by. By your sword shall he live. It says, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. But the point is what? By your sword, you're going to live. Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red. And the first came out what? Came out red. Esau. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him. See, it's not just that he just cold like that. No, power was given to this man. It says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Check this out. And that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. Esau Edom. Esau Edom. Now, if a brother can get Isaiah, there he is. Hey there, brother BA, he got it. Now, look what the Lord got to say. Since Esau, you took the world by the sword, the Most High got to tell you something. Isaiah 34 and 5. It says, for my sword, this is the Lord speaking, for my sword, right? The way he had created the missiles. Because look, Esau thought it was really his bombs. No, that was the Lord having you do these things for your destruction. Just like Haman created the gallows for Mordecai, but it was really for him and his family. So it says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven. So when those missiles get shot out, they go into the atmosphere and come down. That's why they call intercontinental ballistic missiles. Get shot from one continent, going in space and come down in another. So the Lord says, for my sword shall be bathed in heaven, and behold, it shall come down. See, they got to come down upon who? And it shall come down upon Idumea. Idumea is the Greek way of saying Edom. And it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment. You see that? So the way Esau took the world by the sword, the Lord said, I got to get it back by the sword. My sword, though. So the Lord going to drop missiles on America and take Esau out by the same destructive way that he took it over. Let's end it off on this. The brother Barry Hawashai. Numbers 35 and 33, it says, so ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it. So the only way things could be made right in the earth, right, after Esau mistakes, just like the scriptures say, destroy him that destroyed the earth, right? The only thing life could be made right, existence could be made right, is if Esau get judged the way he judged everybody else. That's the only way. Well, that's justice. That's the definition of justice. You see, and it's also balance, man. So look, I just want to touch on that real quick. Like I said, the way Esau took over the world is the same way the Most High is taking him down, right? Divide and conquer. Esau divided first and foremost the nation of Israel that conquered us. For example, the Willie Lynch letter, right? Willie Lynch letter. Other nations, he'll go try to set up democracy, right? Fake protests and put in a puppet leader. Now their nation is what? Divided and conquered. And what else? How else the Lord taking this man down the way he took others down? By the sword. Esau been living by the sword, ruling by the sword. Now it's time for him to go by the sword, by those missiles, man. You see, but I'm in it right there. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory once again unto Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Chakwadash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you Akim out there who pushing this word with all truth and sincerity, and as well as to all you believers out there who believe on the gospel. They keep fighting, keep pushing. We're almost out of here. I'm about to get back to it though. I said, I'm out here, man. Look, I'm a fisher, man. We fishers, you see? Oh shit, man, that bitch flopped out. Look at that shit. He flopped out on me. Come up. There we go. Shalom.